Hello everybody, it's Joe here, and welcome back to Omsi 2. Today we are in Beijing, and my lord, I do feel a little bit out of my depth. We have been sent a key by Aerosoft for the add-on Beijing, which appears to be a trolleybus of some sort. I mean, we've got these trolley wires round the top here. I don't know if we can connect to them. We probably can't, knowing Omsi. I've not read the manual at all, because I don't know if I got a manual. I probably did somewhere. But yeah, I am feeling rather out of my depth with this. We are going to be driving the route 104, which goes from Wuluju T2, and it goes to Beijing Zhazing, which might be the central station, given it gives you 2 points where you can spawn in, and that is either at Wuluju T2 or Beijing railway station. So that might be Beijing Zhazing. I don't know for one moment if that's the correct pronunciation. I highly doubt it is, given I don't speak a word of Chinese except xie xie, and I can't remember what that means, but it means something. It could be an interesting one, this. Right, so let's get it started. Oh, we've got a nice little bit of CCTV going on there. Can we flick through? No, it does appear that this is inoperable. Never mind. We've got a beeping noise. What happens if I press M? There's a wooing noise from down here. That's good. We can turn the lights on. Okay, so far so good. Everything is using the traditional Omsi commands. We've got some rather comfortable looking seats in there. Yeah, you wouldn't want to sit down on that too quickly, would you? It's I mean, in terms of the bus, it's not a bad-looking bus. It's typically quite Chinese, you know. I like the fact that the driver is different. The driver is in his own uniform. He's got a different facial texture. He's got a different hat on. That's good. I was a little bit worried for a second we'd have the traditional German Omsi bus driver sat there. He'd have looked very out of place in Beijing, wouldn't he? Now, what bus are we driving? Let me have a look, because it's a catchy title. Hang on, where are we now? Let's have a look. We are driving... Oh, it's got an SD202 on it. Right, we are driving a Beijing public transport bus, WG120FK, JD185A, RDBJ, Beijing DC. Yeah, can you remember? It's not quite as catchy as, like, the Manline City or the Volvo 7900 or the Right Eclipse Urban, is it? It's it's definitely a name you're gonna forget in a hurry. Right, hang on. I've just deleted my hang on, Wuluju. There we go. Right, I don't know what this beeping is. It's probably that we've got no air. Oh yeah, it is electric. Look, we're in drive. You can see that there. Take the handbrake off. Oh, we're off. We are off. Hang on. Where is Wuluju T2? Can we have a look? Oh, that's just the terminus. Where's the... is it out on the main road? 104... Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah, right, okay. Right, we can do that. I'll get those off. Oh, it's very electric-y, isn't it? Oh, it's going to sound really stupid. It sounds like an electric bus. Who'd have thought? Right, there we go. I've got ticket selling turned off, because if they ask for a ticket in... it's a bit disappointing. We've not got Chinese Omsi passengers. We've got the standard Germans. Never mind. Right, I'm going to type in the destination, because I haven't got a clue how to do the... yeah. Oh, he's getting back off. Oh, they're all... You can't stand there, sir. Why are they all getting on and then back off again? Can you not go sit down? It really makes me feel quite self-conscious, sir, when you're sat there. Oh, well, he's not even sat there. He's stood there. How do we... Can we open this? Can we... Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, bang. Get out. Move. Flipping man. I don't want you stood over watching my driving. I mean, it says, if we look on here, it says ready. So obviously we are ready for anything. How long is this route? Let's have a look. Right, it's going to take... Oh, my lord, it's going to take us 35 minutes. 35 minutes. That's... okay. Okay, 35 minutes is reasonable. I mean, yeah. When did this add-on come out? It didn't come out that long ago, did it? Really, in the grand scheme of things. Let's have a look. I mean, should we see if we can get some? Oh, look at that! That's pretty, isn't it? Look at those DRL. I mean, they are a bit like Christmas lights. Oh, I like those. Yeah, they look like those kind of cheap lights that you see around takeaways saying "Come in, we're open," don't they? But I like the little the marker lights down the side. It'd be great if you could put this up and connect to the wires, but again, I think that's a little bit beyond Omsi's limitations. Yeah, so anyway, just looking at it, this add-on, if you are buying it in the UK, if you're working in pounds, shillings and pence, will come to £22.55, which is quite a lot for an add-on, really, for Omsi, isn't it? So we do have high expectations. It comes with one route, like I say, the route 104, which, from what I can see, it comes with one route. We've only got one route on the timetable. So yeah, it comes with one route. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, it's in a different livery. Maybe they have different bus companies. It comes with one bus, so one bus and one route. Okay, that's all right. For £22.55, I would kind of hope for more. Let's just see. Does that open the back door? Yeah, it does. Right. Okay. In terms of functionality, it's got a lot of gadgets to play with, a lot of buttons. Look, that's. Oh, do you know what? Let's just not press things. I don't know what that's doing, but are we kneeling? Doesn't seem like we are. Yeah, there's a lot of buttons to press, and I don't know what any of them do. So, do you know what? We're just going to leave that. We're going to skip it on a couple of minutes. 4 minutes. There we go. Anybody else? No? Okie dokie. Well, let's go. I don't know what the timetable is like. Okay, we can set off... Oh, no, the doors are... Can we set off with the doors open? Yep, you can set off with the doors open. Okay. I don't know if you can on these things in real life. I've never been to Beijing in my life. I don't really aspire to. I like the fact that you can see the CCTV on the while you're on the move. Hang on, where do we go? We don't go down there. That is a public walkway. I mean, oh, hang on, that's a curb as well. For £22.55, currently I'm somewhat underwhelmed. The graphics are not particularly brilliant compared to what I've been driving in the UK. You know, if you look at Yorkshire County, very, very crisp. It's just, it doesn't have that wow factor. You know, when you set off, I don't know what that beeping is. I'm sure I've done something wrong. Perhaps it's just going to beep for the whole video. Oh my lord, we're nearly 2 minutes early already. How's that happened? There we go. Good morning, ladies. Sit, sit. I mean, yeah, it just... I'm not blown away. You know, I'm really not blown away. And I was kind of hoping that with Beijing, the pictures that it had on there, you know, on the it just, yeah, it's quite, the textures are all one block. There's no kind of bumps in the road. There's not a lot of traffic, which, okay, perhaps I need to turn my Omsi traffic up. What on earth is that flipping beeping? Or is it because the batteries aren't on? Oh, okay, they're definitely not on now. Has everyone got off? Oh, are you all getting off now because I've turned the batteries off? Are you all... Oh, there we go. Oh, everyone's abandoning ship. We'll watch them in the CCTV screen. You see, that it'd be nice to play with a bit of this. Maybe we can have... Oh, we can make announcements happen. That's quite a nice little feature. It's interesting that as soon as you turn the batteries back on... Oh, doors are open. As soon as you turn the batteries back on, you don't have to turn the motors back on with them. It just sets off again. That is a very interesting feature. Yeah, I mean, like, if you look ahead, this bus in front is quite clearly an MAN. Is it an MAN? Yeah, it looks like an MAN. It's just a standard Omsi MAN. If we pop outside, look, it's, you know, that is okay. It might have had a little bit of a tweak, but you know, it's the standard Omsi MAN. What are we paying for? This came with the game, for goodness sake. You know, there's not a lot of traffic. There's some nicely done custom cars, which is nice. I was hoping for custom pedestrians and passengers. A little bit disappointed that they're not there. I mean, in terms of the bus, the textures are... It's a very kind of how the Hong Kong community do it, where they're all photo textures, aren't they? So it looks kind of... There's that weird kind of look about it, and that's probably why everything looks a bit weird on here. Oh, hang on, where am I going? No, up here. Where on earth was I going? I think I was going down a side street there that I didn't mean to be going down. Yeah, it seems like everything's very photo-real rather than custom textures, which is... I mean, a lot of the Hong Kong buses are like that, aren't they, when you look at all the KMB stuff? So maybe it's done very similar, but when you go inside it, just on a game, it just doesn't look right. Oh, is this lady for us? Hello, madam. I don't really get the protocol for stopping at the bus stops. If I stop there, is the back door... Oh, the back door is. The back door is kind of there. Okay. Oh, there's a thing behind us. That's nice, isn't it? Right, off we go. I still have absolutely no idea what that beeping is. Maybe it's just an alarm to keep the driver awake. You know, I'm just going to continually beep at you. It's probably something I've done wrong, to be honest with you. Something I'm meant to press, something I'm meant to do. But you know what? That would involve me reading the manual. I like the fact that there's a lot of different coaches. You know, like there's a coach over there, there's a coach there, different colours. Again, photoreal textures in the windows. It might save on frame rates, but I don't like it. All the cars, look, have got photo textures over the windows. They're not glass. I'm surprised that bus in front doesn't. But look, there's... You can actually see it. It's just a photo off the back. Is that... They've got the reflections kind of right, but it's... I mean, that... Yeah... Yeah, I'm not convinced. I imagine that this is probably the first and last run we do on Beijing. I mean, I'm sure if you're from here, it's a great add-on, you know, but it just, for the money you pay, I was just expecting so much more. Don't get me wrong, if this was on for $12.99, I'd say, you know, oh, we've hit that bus. No, that's not what I'd say at all. If this was on for $12.99, I'd be like, yeah, you know, go out and get this. I've got another D92 over there. Just from standard Omsi. You know, do they have them in Beijing? I wouldn't have thought they did. Quick flicker search will reveal all. No. No, I don't think they do. Beijing SD202. No, it would appear they don't. The only results when I search Beijing SD202 is pictures of that exact one on Omsi. Heck, we're a little bit late now, aren't we? I don't know where this bus is going. I don't know if he's going left or right or where he's going. I bet he's going forwards. And I'm in the wrong lane. Come on! Oh, it's a good horn, though. We'll give him that. I don't know what's happening with the traffic here. There's like one woman on my bus. Literally one woman. I do like the sounds. To be fair, I like the electric motor sounds that we've got going on here. Oh, there's another one over there, look. Another one of these electric buses. See, I'd have found it even better if we hadn't got any of these ridiculous Omsi MAM bendies. Like, literally, I'd be perfectly happy if every single bus was one of these. Can we get in through the back door? No, you'll still only get in through the front door. Okay. I'm sorry you've missed it, sir. Right, off we go. Maybe there's just a lot of people on holiday in Beijing right now. You know, there's not an awful lot of Chinese people here, because maybe the Chinese are all on holiday and Beijing is full of holidaymakers from, I don't know. Germany! All the passengers look German. In fact, they're our traditional Omsi passengers. That old lady gets about, because when you play P3D, she's in the ground handling add-on, as well as Lufthansa cabin crew woman. Hell, you can't go very quick, can you? 65 kilometres an hour, that is what we max out at. I've got my foot to the floor here. Yeah, it's not particularly... Oh, hang on, we can click this. Maybe we can put the pan up. Next stop, Ditanzamen. Possibly. Or possibly not. Nobody wants to... Oh, hang on, there's a man. Sorry, man. Are you getting on? Can you get through the back door, please? We're running a bit late. No? Okay, well, we'll shut that one then. You just take your time, sir. You know, I know that we've missed your stop, and you had to walk a bit further, but, I mean, to be fair, you know, a little bit of... If you could have a little bit of a rush, that wouldn't kill you, would it? Yeah, it's something to do with doors here. Are they both open? Have I run a lamppost over? No. Right, come on. Way. I like how let's make an announcement. There we go. Couldn't agree more, love. Oh, that's a curb. That road's not wide enough. I like how when the amps go up and down on here when you... And then they go down when you brake. That's nice. I like that. Oh, red light. Oh, ABS. It's nice to see it's fitted with ABS. Yeah, we're a little bit over the line there. We might have just shunted some pedestrians. Yeah, it's quite devoid of life, isn't it? Oh, hang on, off we go. There's not a lot going on. You know, I kind of expected it to be bustling. I like how Pimlico Man, whose name just currently escapes me at this moment in time, Mr. Pimlico Man managed to make his map feel alive, and I'm just lacking this on Beijing. Maybe I'm just biased, you know, you might be watching this thinking, you know, Joe, you're giving this a hard time, but to be fair, it's not actually that bad, and maybe that's the case. Maybe I am just giving it a hard time. I mean, I'm looking at the shops on the right here, and they do seem to be bespoke. And when I say bespoke, what I'm, of course, referring to is we've not just got the same shops repeated again and again. Although, given the fact I can't read Chinese, maybe it is all the same words again and again. I don't know. I kind of feel awful being so ignorant about it, but the fact of the matter is, I can't speak Chinese, I can't read Chinese, you know. I couldn't even tell you if it was Mandarin or Cantonese. Not Cantonese, that's, it is, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. See, the problem is being so ignorant, like literally not knowing. Oh, we might have had a crash to desktop here. What's happened? What's happened, please? Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, okay, well, there we go. That, oh, for goodness sake. Right, we shall try again. Coming into Fanjia Hutong. Right, okay, you're not getting on, that's fine. We're a little bit late, so we're going to have to get the hammer down. Yeah, what I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted with the crash to desktop, I don't know what caused that, is you've got to be so careful. I don't want to cause offence through my ignorance and, you know, through my lack of knowledge. You know, it's such a difficult one to kind of get the right balance in at. You know, at the same time, I'd quite like this to be an entertaining video, but due to lack of knowledge, you do run the risk of just offending a whole country of people because you're a bumbling idiot. I mean, to be fair, our Prime Minister does a good enough job, so I guess I can't do any worse than him, can I? In all fairness. Right, so we've... nobody's managed to do the full run, have they? I mean, at first we kicked everybody off because we turned the batteries on the bus off. And then, of course, everyone got kicked off because the game crashed. Right, there we go. Come on, madam, on you get. We're not having a complaint about the low temperature. You should just be happy that we're here at all, love, in all honesty. You know, you should really not be so ungrateful. What was I saying now? Oh, dear me. Yeah, it's not been a successful journey, has it, really? It's not painted a brilliant picture of this add-on. Which is a real shame, because maybe I've just got it on a bad day. Maybe every other day it's brilliant. And the thing is, however, with it being an electric bus, is when you stop, if you don't have your handbrake on, if you take your foot off the brake, it stays there. Unlike so many of our diesel buses where, when they're automatic, they just start rolling forward, don't they? Because they want to go forward. That's what an automatic is. It's what an automatic does. Hello everybody, sorry for our lateness. Yes, my apologies there. Yeah, we've still not managed to suss out what's causing that irritating beeping sound. I'm sure many of you in the comments will be like, Joe, it's really simple. All you had to do was that. Or you only had to press this, you only had to do that. Okay, I've not read any of the manual. Maybe if I had have read the manual, I would have a bit more of an enjoyment on this. Maybe there's this whole hidden world that only manual readers get to access. I do like the variety in the colour of cars, though, it has to be said. I like the taxis. No, there's a red one there, blue one there, there's a green one right the way down there. I mean, what are they? Elant? Heck! What are they doing? I don't know. Let's just ask no further question. Oh, what's happening? I don't know. There's a strange noise. I don't know what's causing it. Oh, hang on. If we flick to the outside, I don't think I've put my pretty Christmas lights on. There we go. Oh, well, we're all set for the task at hand now, aren't we? Dear me, you can understand why Beijing has some severe traffic jams. If these lights sit red for so long. Yeah, no wonder they have traffic jams. Oh, what's happening down there? Is someone spinning? Oh, dear me, there's a man spinning. Oh dear, I think someone's holding a seance down there. It's performing some sort of dark ritual. Oh dear me. Oh, we haven't got time for this, come on. I do like that horn though. As much as I've complained about this bus, is it only little old lady that's sat down? Heck, look at the traffic! Oh, hang on. Off we go. Oh, hang on. That's not a good shot, is it? That is a picture of the inside of a taxi. Right, hang on. There's a bus stop here. Why are you not on the pavement? You're meant to be on the pavement. There we go. Stop request. So we've got people getting on. And, of course, little old lady getting off. Well, at least we know there's plenty of seats. I don't like the fact that they don't walk into the bus. They kind of get on and then walk off again. It just seems quite a lazy add-on, doesn't it? Compared to what we're used to now. The quality... Like, this is sort of the quality of Omsi add-on you would expect to either be freeware. Look, there he is. Still performing a ritual. I don't know. Yeah, it's the sort of quality add-on you would expect to be either freeware or... I mean, look, why are they walking down the road? You're walking down the road. Why? Oh, I don't know. Or, of course, be one of the very, very early payware add-ons. This is not what you expect from this day and age. Look, he's just stood in the middle of the road. What are you doing? Do they behave like this in China? I wouldn't have thought they did. The Chinese seem a very well-behaved group of people. Look, I'm meant to stop there, madam. I'm pretty sure, because that's why there's railings and stuff, you know, so that you stay on the curb. Oh, I don't know. Right, this is a bit interesting. We're not actually driving in a straight line for once. We get to do a 90 degree to the left, and then a 90 degree to the right. Are you excited? Oh, hang on, there's a car that appears to have crashed. Either that or he's parked. It's an interesting definition of the word park. Look, there's just people walking all in the street. Should this be happening? Maybe it should. Maybe it's intentional. Oh, if you could just not walk... Oh, the child is going to get hit by the bus. If the streets of Beijing are actually like this, there must be a high fatality rate. Oh, SD202, which they don't have. Well, at least they've gone to the difficult effort of actually painting it into a livery. Could you imagine if they'd just left it in Berlin yellow? To be honest with you, at this stage of the add-on, it really wouldn't surprise me. Right, off we go. We'll go to this next one down. I know they were all waiting at those railings, but we'll open both sets of doors as well. Come on, everybody. On, off. Quick, quick. Quick sticks. Right, hang on. We could skip to the front of the queue here. I don't really get what lane's doing what, if I'm honest. Well, I mean, I know that this lane's going forward, but why is nobody else in this lane? It doesn't say it's a bus lane. There's a lot of lanes, isn't there? There's a hell of a lot of lanes and a lot of traffic, but at the same time, not a lot of traffic. I imagine we would be queuing all the way back down there. I have this kind of sneaking suspicion we would. Right, off we go. Go, go, go! Come on, electric bus, you're meant to be fast. We're just going to cut this guy up. There we go. I imagine that's what all the best bus drivers in Beijing would do. Keep going. Oh, it's slow. Electric buses are meant to be fast. I'm sure I've been told this. They remind me of the Yutong E10 things that they have in Leeds. Obviously without the trolleybus wires on the roof. Next stop, Dengshizhixiu. That well-known Chinese bus stop. There you go. It says it in the top left and it says it there. Dengshizhixiu. You say it. I bet you can't say it. Unless you are Chinese and you're watching this and you can speak fluent Chinese, then obviously you probably can say it. Right. Hang on. We can go left or right. Why can't we go straight on? Which lane goes straight on? Sod it. We're staying in this lane. we're just... Oh, hang on. Is this a pedestrianised zone? This is nice. Oh, I like the fact I'm getting a bit of force feedback here. The bus is making a few rattling sounds. I mean, they don't really seem to fit. The rattle sounds seem a little bit of a poorer quality than the other sounds. Oh, hang on, red light. Are they all kicking off back there? There we go. We're saying we're sorry, possibly. Yeah, that announcement is just basically, roughly translated, says, yeah, we're really sorry, but the driver wasn't paying attention because he's an idiot. I'm sure that's what it roughly translates as. Heck! Oh, green light. Yeah, we seem to be back in... Well, I mean, this seems like a very upmarket area, doesn't it? That looks like a very fancy building on the left. Oh, we're back on regular roads now. The bus can stop shaking itself to bits. Yeah, we seem to be in a very... oh, is that a Novotel? It is. We seem to be in a very affluent area. Look, we've got the cameras just above the traffic lights, which they do have a lot in China. They have people monitoring, making sure that everyone's behaving themselves. Some call that an invasion of your privacy, others think that that's quite a good idea, you know, make sure that the laws of the road are being obeyed. I'll leave that up to you. Oh, look at all those diesel fumes being belched out. Surely in a city with such nice electronic buses we don't want all those diesel fumes. Yeah, we've spent an awful lot of time on this journey sat, waiting at traffic lights. A lot of time. Right, off we go. Ah, so that... Oh, hang on, there's a huge, great big building that's just appeared in front of us. Don't you just hate it when buildings like that just jump out at you like that one did? Oh, I'm sorry, we've committed, we're running late. I don't think that works in China. I wouldn't have thought with all the cameras that would have worked, although I didn't notice any cameras on that one. There probably were, but... yeah, maybe this big area to the right here, when we go past it, because we'll be turning left. Maybe that's like a big pedestrianised zone, because it looks like at one time we would go flying up there, because it's just carrying on the same street. But obviously, our bus route goes left and right and right and left down a side street. So maybe, just maybe, that's a pedestrianised zone. Nobody's kind of going down there, are they? Should we have a look while we're waiting at the lights? Oh, yeah, you can tell. That's obviously a pedestrianised zone. Lovely. Very nice indeed. This is obviously a map to be driven from driver eye view. Although that's good because it means that you get fairly good frame rates. That is one thing about this that we can't complain about. The frame rates have been absolutely spot on. Other than the minor crash to desktop earlier. Where are we now? Oh, there we go. Right. Come on, we'll get across in front of this Porsche. Oh, no, we won't because, well, he's not going that way anyway, but... Oh, we're back on the road where it sounds like our bus is rattling to bits. There's no comfort on this bus, is there? Right, off we go. Now it feels like, well, unless there's some enormous buildings that are going to jump out at us, it feels like we're going a little bit away from the city centre now. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some massive buildings still, because obviously Beijing's a massive place. You know, it's a little bit bigger than Huddersfield, isn't it? But, yeah, just with the greenery, it seems a little bit less of a concrete jungle further ahead. That building on the right actually looks like it could be in Scarborough. You know, if it weren't for the fact we were driving on the opposite side of the road, if it wasn't for... Well, if it wasn't for quite a number of factors, actually, that building could be in Scarborough, couldn't it? Maybe with a Premier Inn sign on the top. Is that bus going straight ahead? No, he's not. He's turning left. Okay. Well, yeah, fine. Thought you were going straight ahead, love. We're nearly back on time though. We were about 7 minutes late at one point. We're only 3.1 minutes late now. I guess you have to have... Oh, another chap walking down the road. I guess you have to have a lot of padding built into these timetables if you do end up with... you know, if you end up spending so much of your time whilst driving this route waiting for, you know, waiting for traffic lights. Although I say we're going away from the city centre, we're going to the Beijing station, aren't we? Oh, we go past the Beijing station. So you'd kind of imagine that would be near the centre. Oh, we're turning left onto another big road here. I can't help but thinking it'd be a little bit nicer if instead of putting the MAN ND, you know, the MAN bendy bus that's from the original Omsi map, we'd have got like a bendy version of this. And yeah, it might be fictional, but I think the MAN's fictional as well. So, you know, a nice bendy version of this would have been better, I think. And then it'd have given the player the option of driving either a rigid or a bendy through the streets of Beijing. It just kind of does feel like we are lacking in buses if this is the only bus. I like that little bit there, that's nice. Yeah, for the price of the add-on, this is why I find it so hard to just lose myself in the add-on, you know what I mean? I don't feel particularly immersed. Oh, hang on. Nobody's getting on, nobody's getting off. Floor it! Next stop, Chongwenmenzi. Yes, probably pronounced completely different. But it's spelled Chongwenmenzi. Yeah, this is what you come for. You literally come here for the fantastic foreign pronunciations, if nothing else. I'm too used to driving the Veiling. Oh, get those, there we go. Of course, we can move with the doors open. I keep forgetting that. The Veiling, you must have the handbrake on before you can possibly even dream of opening the doors. We're going to move over to the left here, and the reason for this is after this junction, which I can't see if it's on red or not. Oh, it is. We need to go kind of in there. We need to go there. Because I think we're going where those buses are going down there, so we go in there and round. Possibly. I mean, we could... Oh, no, that's for coming the other way. No, we don't want to go down there. We'll get yelled at if we do that. Flipping heck. I couldn't actually imagine driving in the real Beijing. Like, with all these lanes, with all the traffic. Because obviously this Omsi doesn't give you a true representation of how busy this place will be. Could you imagine, like, as a new driver passing your test? I guess you'd be used to it, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you? If you lived here, you would be used to it. But oh my lord, as a new driver, just passing your test and like, right, now drive to the central station through all this carnage with traffic everywhere. You'd be terrified. You'd be absolutely terrified. But again, maybe that's just, I've been brought up in a much more rural area. I mean, I'd hardly call it a rural area, but compared to Beijing, it is really rural. The worst part is when you're waiting at traffic lights and nobody's moving anywhere. You're kind of like, why are we all sat here? Like, if there was loads of cars going across in front of you. Like this bus is about to do. Yeah, you see, if this was happening and you've got loads of cars flying across, you can kind of forgive it a bit more. But when everyone's just sat there waiting for the grass to grow, you're just like, oh... You just want to bang your head against the steering wheel repeatedly, don't you? Why are we indicating? I've just noticed we're still indicating. Come on. Anytime. Oh, there we go. Hallelujah. Right. I mean, we're not going to fly off in front of these taxis, whatever they are. Because we don't seem to fly anywhere on this thing. Oh, hang on. Am I in the right... Oh, I don't know if you can do that. I thought I was in the right lane. Oh, no. The bus is going to hit us. Can you just... Oh, dear. Yeah, we're inside another bus. That's why there's all those noises. He's now going over to the other lane. I don't know which lane I'm meant to be in. We'll just wait for him to get out my way. There we go. Right, we'll just carry on now as if that didn't happen. So was I just in the wrong lane then to start with? Maybe I was, but it did say straight on. This is a bus lane between the hours of 6 AM and 10 PM. Oh, hang on, there's red lights. Oh, just ignore them, it's fine. They're the optional red lights. You know, the ones where you can choose to ignore them if there's no passengers there. That's exactly how they work. I'm pretty sure you don't believe me, but yeah, that's absolutely how it works. Right, here we are. This is the terminus, Beijing Zazi, which again I think is the central station because I spawned at the central station earlier and it looked like this. Okay, so that route is about 35 minutes in length. Yeah, 12:10 to 12:46. I know we're a little bit late, so it has taken a little bit longer. Thank you, Crash to Desktop. Yeah, what do I think to this? I personally wouldn't bother if you're, if you're one of them people that plays Omsi and you're just here for the different routes, the different vehicles. I just wouldn't bother. There's plenty of other absolutely astonishing routes for Omsi out there. A lot of them cheaper, a lot of them better quality. I just wouldn't bother, personally. Again, if you're from Beijing, this might be a great add-on, and you're just like, wow, how could you possibly... Oh, hang on, what's happening here? How could you possibly slate it? Well, I guess I don't have any interest in Beijing. I don't really want to go there, so... Maybe I just don't have the connection with this route that I do with a lot of the German add-ons and the UK add-ons. Perhaps that's it, I don't know. But yeah, regardless, I do hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you found it suitably informative. If you were considering maybe... Wait, there we go, too late on all of them. Maybe if you were considering getting the add-on, it will have either confirmed that it is what you want it to be, or you'll be thinking, oh, it's absolutely not what I want it to be. Maybe, well, yeah, I hope you found it informative either way. If you have enjoyed the video, click that like button. It's always appreciated. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on any future fantastic Omsi content. I'll see you all next time then. Cheerio. Goodbye for now.